The biggest changes and the notable improvements that I've seen for all the participants is they've started to let go. They've started to trust in the process. They're starting to see how their physical reality is actually a reflection of their internal reality, which is great because that's the fundamental message of the Search for Scratch program. But I guess what that means is they've started to relax and soften and become more of themselves. So when they're out on the golf course, they're not as reactive. They're not getting as many emotional ups and downs. I know they still go through it, but it's like they're becoming more at one with it, chilling out with the process, realizing it's not just a 4-month process, it's a lifelong process. And in that process, they've all made huge gains. Sam's getting to know herself more. She's starting to tune into her passion and wanting to explore that more. Ian's delving in. He's playing a lot more golf than he has been. John, a lot calmer, a lot more centered, but also a lot wiser into what he already knew, but he's got new strategies to be able to deal with it. So he's changing physically in that regard as well, on and off the golf course. Glenn, massive shift. He's got delving into a lot of past stuff that's been sabotaging his success for obvious reasons. Very, very sort of powerful and painful things that have occurred. But that's great. He's willing to go there. He's very, very committed. One of the most committed in the program. Travis just loves his golf. He's just loving it even more. He's loving it because he's learning how to play it even better. Beautiful environments, getting out and about and getting amongst it. But it's also spinning off into his family life and also his health and well-being. He's made massive changes in that regard. 9 kilos he's dropped in a few weeks. But it's more about the mindset. He's really determined to make it a success. He realised how far it had gone and now he wants to bring it back so he can be his normal self. Helen, she's getting out of her own head. She's starting to become a normal golfer who just goes out and plays and enjoys. There doesn't have to be any answers to it. So that's been great. So all in all, massive improvements. Obviously massive improvements to go, but the key there is just letting go.